something to say. Based on the description of Morgan's friends, Morgan is definitely one of the most popular person on the campus. Rather than being an extroverted person, he is actually a man who is internally passionate. He treats his friends so well that he even helped his friend to pick up the pieces while his friend got drunk. Okay, just kidding. It's actually
I don't even know.
Okay, so so let's welcome Morgan for his speech today. Let's give him a big welcome.
And I want to answer the question first. For me, I think Halloween means more than our traditional ghost month, because last year we got a awesome Halloween party. I met a lot of great people. I met Kai, I met Judith, I met Fanny. So last year I have a great party. So yeah, last year Halloween means a lot to me. Okay, let's start our Okay, before I start my speech, I want to ask every officer a question. That is, how many members will attend the meeting at the end of semester? 10? 15? I don't know the exact number for every club, but the one thing I know that is some of them give up halfway. Half-baked, I think this word is very suitable for us because we are Toastmaster. Half-back means give up halfway, doing things give up halfway. At the beginning, we all have a great plans. We want to practice public speaking skills. We want to learn leadership, so we came here. We become one of Toastmasters. However, as time goes on, we start to lose our ambition. We start to become forgive ourselves, and start to convince ourselves that it's okay to stay at a comfort zone, and it's okay to stay at a dormitory, not to go to the meeting. Last semester, I was vice president of member, and these things caused me a headache. As an officer, I have to come up with the solution to figure out this problem. And I start to think, what goes wrong in our meeting? Is the time, because of there's a lot exam in the final time and presentation, but I think that is not the main point. So I start to think, is the structure of meeting goes wrong? But we spend a lot of money every year to buy this structure from the Toastmaster headquarters. So it's definitely not this thing goes wrong, right? So I start to rewind every meeting I join. I found that I can barely tell the difference from them. All the meeting for me looks the same. I cannot find the surprising things or exciting from meeting. So I found that the meeting's lack of excitement, and I find the factor that makes meeting not intriguing. And right now I have to come out with a plan to solve it. But I try so hard, but in vain, until a movie clip flashed into my mind. That is 10 points for Gryffindor. 10 points for Gryffindor from Harry Potter. 10 points. Yes, I can create a accumulated point systems and combine it with the mentor-mentee system. And I call it tournament systems. Mentor can become the leader of team, and mentor can help mentee with their questions and encourage them to take roles, join a meeting, and answer table topic questions, and even stand on stage to deliver a speech. I want to create an environment which everyone strive for their own honor and seize the chance to stand on stage to show their self. And me, as an officer, can announce who is the first player and which team got the first place at every meeting. So, officer announcement. I think by doing this, I created some excitement in a meeting, and the people will have a reason to stand on stage, not just for himself or her, not just for himself or herself, but for the team. They stand on stage to gain point, to earn honor for their team. And after a semester, I asked our vice president of education and her deputy. I asked them, does the system works? They answered me that compared with the previous one, this semester, they are much easier to find the roles and speaker for, and people are more willing to be volunteer once they text them with the line and messenger. You know, to some a member for them, once officer texts them, that means the bad thing happened. You know, it means we have to find someone to take rules. We have to find someone to be the speaker. But this semester, members are more willing to be volunteer. So this system works. And as the member who created this system, I have to prepare some gift for them, right? Because they are try so hard on this game. So I customized this ID holder with our club logo. I don't know if you guys can see it. And I bought this pointer for the MVP of this semester. I want to honor them for their hard working. And at the end of my speech, I want to say that I firmly believe that at the bottom of our heart, we all want to be the better version of ourselves. So that's why we spend every Thursday night and stare at the monitor, stare at the camera. All we want to do is to become a better version of ourselves. So how can we achieve this goal? That is create an environment that we can compete positively. That's all for today. TME.
Okay, so thanks Morgan again for his really good and marvelous speech again. Let's give him a big round of applause. Okay, by the way, and his speech title is Encourage Positive Competition. And sorry about not telling that before the speech starts. And thanks Morgan again for sharing his experience for being a Toastmaster officers. And that system is definitely a good reference for all of the club members to refer and to maybe to do it in the near future. So thanks, Morgan, again. And it is about a time to have our intermission. But before that, we would have our first timer and our counter report.